Tonight, an exclusive interview with the Sullivan Hardware employee who survived a gunshot to the face. Police say this video you see here shows a road rage shooting. In fact, you can see the guy who's in that circle there. He is firing across North Keystone. The intended target that day, the driver of a van.
But the bullet missed that van and instead traveled across the street into a building, hitting Susie Warden. Well, she survived, and she's sharing her story with our Sierra Putman. And Sierra, actually understand that she still has a long road ahead of her.
Well, Felicia, this is Susie Warden now. Believe it or not, she actually has shrapnel from that bullet still in her face, but she's come a long way. She's now focusing on healing and seeing the good that came out of all this.
Yeah, a lot of them did have angels on there. Just praying for me.
Susie Warden is a survivor.
I'm just glad nobody else got hurt. I'm glad I'm alive.
It's clear from the flowers, balloons, and cards.
Dear Susie, I hope you get better.
Hundreds of people are also glad she's still here, especially kids.
Sorry you got into a car accident. I hope you're okay.
Susie wasn't in an accident, but a road rage shooting. On Monday, March 20th, she was working at Sullivan Hardware and Garden in the Yellow House gift shop.
I was actually working on a chime that had broken.
She was standing here behind the counter at the end of her shift.
They didn't have me on the schedule. I was just going in extra because we had work to do.
Just before 3:15, Susie finished a call with her daughter and turned her attention back to that broken chime.
I just heard a big kaboom. I just looked and I could see that picture the glass was broken. And then I had pain and I just grabbed my head and my ears were ringing.
Glass, pain, and a call for help.
I just didn't want to be alone.
A customer came to her side using tissue paper to slow the bleeding. Susie didn't know what happened until she heard a conversation in the emergency room.
I got hit by a bullet that came from somebody shooting by the gas station. And I just remember going, oh, that's not possible because it's too far away.
She's now seen surveillance video like this showing it was possible. Video shows a man running, then firing at a van from the parking lot of the gas station. One of the bullets traveled across 6 lanes of traffic, a median, and several hundred feet before going through a wall and hitting Susie. That man came forward and now faces felony charges.
I'm not a grudge holder. I'm not angry. I mean, again, it wasn't about me. It wasn't personal.
She trusts the justice system will work itself out. Her focus is on adjusting to her new life.
When did you find out you were going to lose your eye because of this?
They asked me then.
Susie hesitated before sharing pictures of her injuries. They're graphic, but they show how seriously she was hurt. Doctors said they could try to save her left eye, but it would require several surgeries.
Oh, I don't want to do any more surgery than I have to do, and I just said, just take it.
Doctors removed the eye 2 days after the shooting.
There's another miracle. If I had to lose one, I'm glad it was that one because it was to a point I just really couldn't
See well because an older cataract surgery was failing. Her mantra is to see the good.
I take a picture of myself every day.
She started at the hospital.
For fun because every day it's just a little bit better.
Pictures of progress and precious moments with loved ones. Images of celebrating life.
Sometimes if people ask me how I'm doing, I send them today's picture and go, check it out, not so bad.
That's part of why she agreed to share her story.
I just think people need to know I'm okay and it's going to be okay.
A month later, and she's going on walks and out with friends, but life has changed. She deals with daily pain and is less independent. She's not comfortable driving yet.
It's not as bad as it could have been. And I try to look on the bright side, maybe a little too much for some people's liking, but that's just me. I've always been like that, so that hasn't changed.
While the day-to-day is different, she's not letting the shooting change her core. She's grateful to be alive, for family and friends who've cared for her, and for strangers, like the woman who stayed until the ambulance arrived.
She probably doesn't think it was much, but it was a lot to me.
Thankful for the people who made quilts, prayer shawls, and cards.
I mean, like each one's a little heart. I can't imagine how long that took.
Messages from students at St. Pius Catholic School.
Here it is, after all.
And even one that brought her happy place to her.
Okay, and it So it says Sullivan's Hardware in the front.
Complete with shelves and a cash register.
I just thought that was just so cute because there's still good people out there. I still believe there's more good people than bad people. And I think this just proves it.
And Sierra, you can see the good on that banner right outside her front door.
Yeah, so what's next for Susie?
A lot of things. She's working with doctors to get a prosthetic eye, and so far she has not returned to Sullivan's, but she does plan to visit and to hopefully go back to work.
All right, thanks for bringing us that story, Sierra.
You're welcome.